You are better than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd is the best fighter in his era, and I feel like I'm the best fighter.
Crawford hits hard. Crawford's very strong, like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw, right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about that. He's trying to get you.
Floyd Mayweather is turning up the heat as he was seen pulling up on Terence Crawford. He is publicly demanding a fight with him in 2026. Mayweather, who hasn't fought a professional bout since 2017, walked into the arena of public discourse, challenging Crawford and staking his claim to one final mega match. The announcement has already ignited speculation across boxing pundits and fans, pitting two generations of greatness on a collision course for what could be one of the sport's most talked about events.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody. I'm gonna always say me.
Okay,
come on now.
In history class, we learned that the Industrial Revolution changed the way people worked and lived. It introduced new machinery, improved transportation, and led to the growth of cities. It was a pivotal moment in shaping the modern world.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
Now,
in history class, we learned that the Industrial Revolution changed the way people worked and lived. It introduced new machinery, improved transportation, and led to the growth of cities. It was a pivotal moment in shaping the modern world.
I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? You know what I'm saying? If we was ever... Keep it real, boy. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. I always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
Boy, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah?
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll be this. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Crawford is 420, has won undisputed titles in multiple weight classes, and has risen to beat champions in higher divisions. Crawford has stamped his legacy across multiple weight classes with impeccable defense, power, and ring intelligence. Mayweather may have reigned in his era, but Crawford's achievements and performances demand comparisons.
Definitely one of the greatest. He's done shit that Floyd Mayweather ain't done.
Like what?
Like what?
What that don't know?
He is a two-time undisputed champion. Floyd wasn't a one-time undisputed champion. So he has all the belts in one division and then moved up and got all the belts in another division. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of boxing.
Yes, and he beat the man.
Let's give Terence Crawford his flowers because everything he said he was going to do,
he done it.
He did it.
Meanwhile, Mayweather retired undefeated at 50-0, leaving behind one of boxing's most polished records. He defeated champions across 5 different weight divisions, proving his ability to adapt to any style. His defense was virtually flawless, neutralizing power punchers just as effectively as technical masters. Rarely getting hit clean, Mayweather turned fights into chess matches with sharp timing, precise footwork, and intelligent counters.
Floyd Mayweather stopped Conor McGregor in the 10th round to improve to 50-0 in what he says will be his final fight. I actually believe him this time, Max. What's his legacy?
Well, he's one of the great pure boxers who ever lived. He is never cheated himself. He always was in condition. He had no off nights. That's why he won every fight. It's one of the reasons. Not because he's one of the best to ever do it, and because he was always prepared over a very long amateur and pro career. Amazing. Another reason is he carefully selected opponents, knew when and where and when and who to fight, and basically changed the paradigm in boxing. I'll translate. He flipped the script.
I feel like everybody tries to put Bud, say he's this Hall of Fame fighter, and which he is, but only because of the two-time undisputed. Floyd never won undisputed. But how great is that accomplishment if your resume is weak? Yeah, you won undisputed, but I mean, look at the guys you fought and look how you got to that undisputed status. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Bud did all of the heavy lifting and took 3 belts from 3 champions, and then when took Errol's 1 belt, he didn't do no heavy lifting for that second undisputed title. None at all. He beat fucking, who was that, Joe Horn? Who's that guy he beat for that 1 belt, the WBO belt?
Jeff Horn.
After suffering a unanimous decision loss to Crawford, Canelo didn't mince words. At the post-fight press conference, the Mexican superstar admitted he tried everything he knew to overcome Crawford's style, training hard, strategizing, and searching for answers, but simply couldn't solve what Crawford brought into the ring. He praised Crawford's complete skill set, admitting he has everything.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Brian "Bomac" McIntyre, Crawford's trainer, has publicly stated that he believes Terence is better than Floyd Mayweather. Following Crawford's dominant win over Canelo, which made him undisputed in 3 weight classes, Bomac drew direct comparisons between Crawford and Mayweather. Responding to Canelo's comments, he agreed that Crawford is indeed far better than Floyd. Bomac emphasized Crawford's complete skill set, his defense, adaptability, and ring intelligence, claiming that Bud has even surpassed what Mayweather was during his own era.
I saw you before the fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time, man. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches, not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. Everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course he is.
Shane "Sugar" Mosley recently weighed in, saying Crawford holds the edge over Mayweather. Mosley praised Crawford as the more complete fighter, highlighting his physical size, longer reach, and ability to switch seamlessly between orthodox and southpaw stances. While he acknowledged Mayweather's talent and status as one of the greats, Mosley believes Crawford's versatility and power would give him the advantage in a hypothetical matchup.
Think's better out of those two, Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Bob Arum, the veteran promoter who has worked with both Mayweather and Crawford, believes Crawford would beat Mayweather in his prime. Arum points to Crawford's ambidexterity, his ability to fight equally well in both orthodox and southpaw stances, often switching mid-fight without losing effectiveness. This skill, Arum explains, makes Crawford especially difficult to prepare for, since opponents train for one style only to have the angles suddenly change. He also highlights Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ. Having watched Crawford dominate across multiple weight classes while adjusting to different styles, Arum believes this combination of versatility, defense, intelligence, and seamless stance switching would give Crawford the edge in a mythical matchup, whether against a prime Mayweather or even Canelo.
Crawford in that fight.
Why is that?
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Did something change your mind along the way? Did you have Canelo previously and reassessed
No, we never had Canelo.
No, I meant Canelo winning the fight. And did you change your mind, or you always thought Crawford would win?
No, I never even considered it until it became a likelihood that the fight would happen. And once it was announced, I felt that Crawford would win. As a matter of fact, Terence came over to me after a fight that we did I think with Keyshawn Davis. And I told him, I said, it's a great fight for you. You're going to win that fight.
Why don't you think the weight will slow down his legs, not allow him to?
Because I don't think he's going to put on that kind of weight. Also, I think that Crawford has a rare ability of being ambidextrous and switching from a southpaw to orthodox as the fight goes on, and that's going to befuddle.
Oscar de la Hoya has pushed back against claims that Crawford is better than Mayweather, arguing that Floyd holds the edge both technically and historically. De la Hoya highlighted Mayweather's fight with Canelo, noting how Floyd toyed with him and barely took a clean shot. He described Mayweather as a defensive, intelligent, and precise boxer, whereas Crawford is more of a boxer-puncher. While he respects Crawford's accomplishments, De La Hoya believes that in a matchup of their primes, Mayweather's technical superiority would give him the victory.
Canelo after the fight said that Crawford was way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Andre Ward, the undefeated champion and respected boxing analyst, has also declared Crawford the most skilled fighter in the sport today. Ward praised Crawford's ring IQ, adaptability, and defensive mastery, pointing out how his timing, movement, and ability to switch tactics mid-fight make him nearly unbeatable. According to Ward, Crawford is the kind of fighter you could bet your house on in any matchup. Ward believes Crawford has quietly been the best for a long time, and that the respect for his technical polish is long overdue.
Who's the most skilled fighter today?
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin, Boots.
Boots is my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on is Bud. Because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room or I come in the room, we start arguing. About basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So skillful, yes, but this and this, it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. There's a lot of guys that talk it, but until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy you fighting a guy you should beat. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 matchup. We don't really know what you have. You don't even really know what you have.
Roy Jones Jr. praised Crawford's adaptability and ring IQ, highlighting how he adjusts mid-fight, changes tactics based on his opponent, and makes even tough challengers look outclassed. Jones acknowledged that while Crawford didn't always get the marquee names early in his career, he's now solidifying his legacy with elite-level performances. Still, Jones pointed out that greatness isn't just about skill, it's also about longevity, timing your peak against top opposition, and taking risks. In his view, numbers like 50-0 showcase consistency, but they don't automatically prove supremacy in every dimension.
Gotta rank him probably in your top 10, maybe even your top 5.
Where do you rank Terence, in your opinion?
I put him in the top 15, maybe the top 10, because he definitely has the skill of a top 5. Just that he hasn't had the opposition that some guys were able to get, and that's not his fault. He just made one of the best fighters in his weight class look like nobody. That's pretty damn good. Now he proved what we already thought. We just didn't see him against the best opposition near his weight class. See, this is the thing people don't understand. This is what I like about Bud. He reminds me of Roy. We ain't got to have the best opposition in our weight class. We want the best opposition near our weight class.
There's been discussion that maybe, Crawford and Inoue are going back and forth tussling for pound for pound, that maybe Inoue, because of the multiple weight divisions. You're shaking your head no. Tell me why no.
Because Inoue also, when he first moved up, he lost to Donaire. Don't forget that. Bud ain't lost nobody. Moving up or down, he moved up 3 times. He lost nobody. Don't tell me he better than Bud, no.
Is Floyd Mayweather top 5?
No, not in my book. No,
not even top 10.
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah, but not top 5. Yeah. He's maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight. Don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand. I know you're a Floyd fan. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought him? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further,
He fought Cotto.
Cotto was not
Manny
on his
Pacquiao.
level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great.
I
All
agree
right,
with
so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them biggest, best two names you can pull up besides Canelo?
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because
would
I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney.
Max Kellerman has weighed in thoughtfully on the Crawford versus Mayweather debate. He acknowledged Mayweather's deeper resume, highlighting his speed, defense, and dominance over elite names. However, Kellerman also emphasized that Crawford has never backed down from challenges. Throughout his career, Crawford has consistently taken on dangerous fights and top-level opponents. In contrast, Kellerman noted, Mayweather was more selective in choosing his matchups. According to him, this difference plays a major role in how fans and analysts perceive Crawford's legacy today.
It's wild, because if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. That makes a difference to people.
Kellerman also stirred debate by saying that, under his definition, only Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford qualify as legitimate four-division champions, excluding Mayweather. He explained that for a title to truly count, it should be either a Ring Magazine or lineal championship. By that standard, Mayweather's belt win over Canelo at junior middleweight wouldn't qualify.
Guys, no one has ever been a four-division champion in boxing. Not a real one. Oh, Pacquiao won 8 and Oscar De La Hoya won 11 and this one won 15. No, I'm talking about Ring Magazine champ or lineal champ. You are the champion of that division. Manny Pacquiao was the first dude to really win 4. Floyd gets credit for 4 for beating Canelo, but that wasn't at the junior middleweight limit. I don't count that. I don't count that. Terence Crawford just joined Manny Pacquiao as the only legit four-division champion in the history of boxing. And he did it.
Fans are buzzing with excitement. Some argue that Crawford, riding high after his dominant win over Canelo, would overwhelm Mayweather with his youth, power, and versatility. Others believe Mayweather's legendary defense experience and ring IQ would still make him a dangerous opponent, even in a comeback fight. For many, the matchup feels less like a pure contest and more like a spectacle, an epic clash of eras that boxing fans love to debate. Meanwhile, social media is flooded with predictions, memes, and heated arguments about who would come out on top.
Well, there you go. Now Floyd Mayweather is saying that there are discussions about him returning for another professional bout. Word on the street is Floyd could be getting paid $250 million. And it's saying the opponent, we're going to be shocked at who it is. Now, let me tell you something. When I started hearing all that, you're going to be shocked, and there are discussions. It sounds like a little bit of taking it to the stupid. But I do believe that taking it to the truth when it comes to Floyd Mayweather returning to the ring for $250 million. That man ain't never seen a dollar that he didn't like. So $250 million, I'm sure they could get him back in the ring to risk that undefeated record. But the thing is, against who? I sure as hell doubt it's Terence Crawford. I don't know, man.